Cars, one of my favorite topics, and the topic I've been waiting for a while now. I've been waiting for this topic for so long, I can't even say it. So yeah, without any delays, let's just dive right into it. I'm so excited right now. JDM Cars. Now this is one of my favorite types of cars other than muscle car. So yeah, let's go through it. Cars built for Japan's domestic market. Well, that's what JDM stands for. Japan's domestic market. JDM. Pretty cool, right? Now, these vehicles are built directly to match Japanese needs, like climbing mountains and all that stuff, having high horsepower, specs, comfort, all of that stuff to fit Japan's culture and all of that stuff. And then, known for unique specs, lightweight, build, and legendary engines. Now imagine the R34 and Toyota Supra. The Supra has a 2JZ engine. The Honda Civic has a VTEC engine. Now, these are the legendary engines, especially the Toyota Supra's 2JZ, twin turbo. And it's so cool. Like, I've heard that turbo flutter, and oh my god, it's so heavenly. Next, examples for these godly creations of vehicles are Nissan GTR, as you can see on the edge of the screen, we have it. And then Toyota Supra MK4, oh, that thing's a legend. And then Honda NSX. Oh, the pop-up lights, you guys should go and search it on Google. That vehicle alone can wink. Try it. I mean, if you have one, try it, but just look at Google. It's a pop-up light. Now, let's go to the pros of JDM. There are affordable performance, and then easy to modify, and legendary engines, like I told you, the 2JZ, RB26, and the VTEC. As you can see, I've shown you a picture of the VTEC engine in the edge of the screen, by the way. And then they're also lightweight and agile, especially the Supra and R34. Oh, those things are just beasts. Especially the GTR R35. It is called the supercar killer because it beat the Porsche 911 GT3 RS, if I'm not incorrect. If I am, please leave a comment down in the comment section below. I will look, learn, and I will fix that in the next video. Okay, guys? Okay. And strong global fan base. I mean, who doesn't like the Supra? Who doesn't like the R34? Who doesn't like the Civic? Everybody likes those cars. Like, they're the legends of Japanese Japanese racing culture, dude. Fast and Furious brought those cars to life, man. And to this day, I have never even watched the Fast and Furious film, but oh my god, my YouTube is full of Fast and Furious edits. It's just that I like cars a lot. Now let's get to cons of JDM. Now there is not as much cons as you might think, but there is still a few that they need to fix. Parts availability outside Japan. Now this is true because some Japanese vehicles, like when your car breaks down and you can't get it fixed within about a week or two, oh my god, that is just annoying, man. And then next, import restrictions. Have you ever heard the short video where the GTR R34, the Supra, was restricted to be imported in the 1990s into America, like the K-Truck, the GTR, the Supra? Well, in the short videos, I have heard a lot of people saying that there were import restrictions. So as soon as it was lifted, people just start flooding R34s, Supras, and K-Trucks. If you don't know what a K-Truck is, it's technically this compact, small truck with a very, very, very bad engine. It doesn't pull good, but it's built for Japanese culture, so yeah, it is technically a JDM race car, but it's not a race car. So yeah, and all that comes to older tech in chassis, which is the R33, R32, R31, R30, and then the Mazda RX-7 and all of that cars. Older tech in chassis, like older radios with the antennas, and oh my god, I hate that. Next, build quality may sacrifice comfort. Some cars, like the Mazda Miata, is sacrificing comfort. You see, two-door cars. hella annoying. Like the R34, for instance. No, not the R34. The Mazda RX-7, for instance, a two-door car, right? Well, to get into the rear seat, you have to like push the driver's seat or the front passenger seat to just get in, and that is not fun. Like the Mazda Astina, for instance, the same scenario. It's so annoying. Like 4 doors, so much more easier and practical. Just think of it, man. So then there's price volatility. Very high prices. That's all we have to say for that one. Like, you guys know that, right? You have seen JDM car prices. You should know if you're a car guy. If you're a true car guy, you would know that. Next, muscle car. This is one of my favorite categories of cars, especially the SRT Demon. Who doesn't love that vehicle, dude? That supercharged engine. Oh, that is so cool. Now, American-made cars with big V8s and rear-wheel drive. That's the SRT, the Camaro, the Chevrolet Corvette. All of those are muscle cars, like the Dodge Viper, the SRT, the Trackhawk. All those are American muscle cars with huge V8s and superchargers. Well, the SRT Demon has a huge supercharger in it. That's how it makes that sound. I think you might have heard that before. If you're an SRT fan, you should definitely know that supercharger noise, right? And the reason why muscle cars are so good at drifting is because they're rear-wheel drive. So yeah, it's a lot more easier to drift them, which is also why they suck at cornering. Because the weight, you'll see it in the cons. I'll explain it in there. There's even a picture for that I took. Built for straight line speed and aggressive looks. Just look at the SRT in the corner. Doesn't that look like a demon? Well, it's called the Demon, so, I mean, it has to look like a demon, right? And yes, SRTs are very powerful, like 600 horsepower stock sometimes. And dragsters, oh my god. Just put the world's biggest supercharger in it, boom, you got yourself a dragster. Only, maybe you might need a wheelie bar and a roll cage for safety, but that's it, bro. Just plop on a supercharger, a wheelie bar, and a roll cage, and get rid of interior stuff like extra seats and stuff, and attach a few NOS bottles. You got yourself the greatest dragster of all. And fill it up with good fuel, please. I don't want to see any SRTs exploding. Next, examples are the Ford Mustang, one of my favorites, Dodge Charger, the one on the edge, remember, and Chevy Camaros. Now, all three of these are classic American muscle cars. Now, these things are just beasts on 4 wheels. I think you can expect that. Next, pros of muscle cars. Now, there are 5 pros of muscle cars, so let's go through all of them. Raw power, like literally just straight up out of the factory, beasts on wheels, and easy repairs, and classical appeal, like Dodge Chargers, the older Dodges. Oh my goodness, they look so good. Like, for instance, I have a model 1967 Pontiac Firebird sitting right behind me. It's like a small one. You guys want me to show it? Okay, let me just grab it. Here it is. Don't mind the stickers and stuff. I just did that. Now, this is my 1967 Pontiac Firebird model. Now, tell me this doesn't look good. Tell me. It's so cool, right? Well, muscle cars just have that boyish feeling. It's like manliness or stuff like that. It just appeals for young kids a lot more. Like older cars, I don't know what I see in them, but whenever I see like an older JDM or muscle car, it's just like, that is beautiful. That is a godly creation. I don't know. It might be an old Toyota Corolla or a Nissan Sunny. I don't care. They are just appealing to me, okay? They're just appealing. No matter what it is, it's appealing. As long as it has circular lights, it's appealing. Sorry. Excuse me. Now, iconic sound. The SRT. Iconic sound. Trackhawk. Iconic sound. Those sounds are just engraved in your ears, isn't it? Like you're going in your daily taxi or something, and then you hear the SRT sound, the supercharger, rolling up behind you, and you're instantly like, what is it? You already know. You don't even need to look back. You're like, oh, it's an SRT, isn't it? And you look to the side, and an SRT just passes you. That's how these cars made themselves look. Aggressive, monsters on wheels, huge horsepower, very unstable on corners. You'll see why. And also, simple mechanics, because mechanics don't have to do a lot of works on these cars since they come out of the factory very powerful, so upgrades are really unnecessary because, muscle cars are very powerful because they're very heavy too. So let's get into the cons of muscle cars. I feel like I've been talking about pros for a lot longer. Now, this is one huge, major problem that comes to muscle cars. Poor fuel economy. Now, a regular day-to-day driver muscle car, very bad idea if you're trying to live without your bank account burning up. You see, muscle cars have a lot of horsepower. And to create that horsepower, it has big engines. And to have a big engine and sustain it, it needs, guess what? A lot of fuel. Like, I'm not talking about this much, I'm talking about like this much. I think if this was a liter, I think you'd understand what this is, right? Yeah, so it needs like that much. And that is not good for your wallet. It's gonna cry. It's definitely gonna cry. And then outdated safety and older models like the Charger doesn't care about safety, though it does have a good crumple zone. And then the Pontiac? Yeah, those cars are like, frick safety. We just want it to go fast. That's where the part where taking corners. So it should say that. Yeah, not ideal for corners. Which is why I put this SRT Challenger crashed into a store. Yeah, I was like, oh, let's go. Actually, I shouldn't say, oh, let's go. It's very bad because I like muscle cars, so yeah. Which is why I said it's outdated in safety in older models. I mean, this isn't older, but still, it is pretty old. Next, high maintenance. That is true. You're putting a freaking supercharger on your car. Do you think you don't have to maintain that as much as a pickup truck with 50 jet engines on it? No, you do have to maintain it a lot more than a regular car. First of all, it drinks fuel like nuts. Second of all, it has a supercharger strapped onto it, which means you need to take it for constant checkups. And next, comfort and tech lag. That is very true. Muscle cars often don't really care about tech and comfort. All they want is raw power. They don't care about comfort or safety. Well, many don't care about safety. And also, maintenance is very bad, and poor fuel economy, none of they care about them. They don't care about tech, they don't care about comfort. All they want is 4 wheels and a cheetah strapped onto it. That's all they want. They don't want anything else, bro. You get me? Okay, good. Next, let's go on to European cars. Oh yeah, baby, we're coming into the sector of European cars. This is where many people know a lot of the cars. Like, these cars make day-to-day drivers as well. Now, of course, JDMs do the same, but they have very, very cool cars. Now, when I mean European sector, it's technically coming into the German side. So, yes, German engineering. You know those missiles, baby. Now, precision engineered vehicles from Europe. Kind of like the BMWs you'll see in the example area. Known for luxury, tech, and performance. Now, examples are the BMW M4, which is the car on the edge, by the way, and Audi RS5, super comfortable, by the way, Mercedes-Benz AMG, oh, that thing is just so cool, and Porsche 911. Oh yeah, those cars are good, except there's one problem. The Porsche 911 is a two-door, and you know the uncomfortable seat pusher thing I told you about? Yeah, that's the only part that's quite annoying about it. But you'll see it in the cons, I think. Next, pros of European cars. Let's talk about that first, because you don't want to get to the negative side, okay? Okay, advanced tech. Just look at the interior, look at the dashboard of an N4. That is almost like you took your grand's tablet, gave it 40,000 upgrades, and just stretched it out, and just decided to super glue it onto your car's dashboard, right? Yeah, I don't know how they even made that display, but somehow they did. Magicians never reveal their secrets, and German missile magicians are never gonna reveal their gunpowder type. Superior handling, yes, that is true. That's why I put this BMW drifting. I think you can understand. And prestige. Oh yeah, it's prestige. Straight up, there's nothing to say about it. Then luxurious interiors. That's why I put the interior picture, also to show the tech and interior. As you can see, just look at this, bruh. Super comfortable, so many AC stuff on it. And it's also an auto. Some are manual, some are auto. I've never got the real chance to get in a BMW before, but hey, I might someday if this channel blows up. I'm definitely getting one. That's my target. Next, strong resale value. That's true. Imagine you are Mike and you bought a brand new M4 and you drive it for 4 years or a few, let's say, years. Now, you want to sell that car and move on to a newer generation. Now, some cars are like, nah, I'm just gonna go so down to the drain and be like $2 for my Toyota Corolla 1941. Yeah, but some cars are like, no. I want to be rare. I want to be something like a beast. I want to be expensive, even if I'm a second-hand. And that's where these European cars comes in. A used AMG, a used BMW M4 or Audi R8. Those things still fetch a good price. Maybe not as close to the brand new price, but still, it goes down in price a lot. And that's still crazy to think that they can go that high. Now, it's not the same price, so imagine this is the price of the stock one, about the same length as my hand. But then the second-hand price would be like this much. You see how it hasn't gone down that much? Yeah, so that's the thing with BMWs and Audis and Mercedes and Porsches and all that. Now let's get to the cons of European cars. Expensive maintenance, like, bro, you have a V6 in your engine. What do you think? You don't have to maintain that engine? You think you just pour a bunch of sand as the steering liquid and just drive? No, you're not going to do that. You need to maintain your engine, or else it's not going to work very properly, is it? And specialized service. Some cars do require specialized service. BMW race cars, Audi race cars, and all that stuff need their own specialized services, and that is very true. And complex electronics, which is explained by this beautiful AI generated picture right here. A bunch of wires tangled up in a car. And premium fuel is required. Yes, that is true. Some race cars like the BMW M4, R8, AMGs need like top fuel, like premium. And higher upfront costs, which is very much explained by this. These two are explained by this picture right here. I think you can see that, hopefully. Next is one of my favorites. Supercars, sports cars, and hypercars. Now, I have put 3 of my most favorite brands on here. So, supercars. Exotic high-performance machines. Examples, you ask for? Okay. Ferrari 488, McLaren 720S. I like McLaren a lot more than Ferrari. I'm sorry, Ferrari, but you didn't make it onto my board. Next, sports cars. Agile and fun to drive, like the Mazda MX-5 or the Porsche 911. These are sports cars that are super fun to drive, except when you crash it and you have to pay a lot of money to fix it. That's the only downside. Next, hypercars. Elite, ultra fast, and tech packed. which is where the Bugatti Chiron or Koenigsegg Jesko comes in. How did AI know these were my top favorite hypercars, by the way? Which is why I put Koenigsegg. I love Koenigsegg a lot. Koenigsegg till death, boy! Now let's go to pros. Supercars. Speed, design, engineering, which is the best part about them, which is why they're in the pros section, of course, dude. That's why they're here. Why do you think? Next, hypercars, innovation, exclusivity, and futuristic tech. Yes, that is true. Hypercars often have like the craziest tech, like the Bugatti Chiron. Yeah, I just don't want to talk about it. There's so many gauges. It's almost like somebody took a fighter jet interior and just slapped it onto the Bugatti. It's so hard to think. Like the McLaren Speedtail, for instance. Kind of looks like a jet, right? And it's the same speed as a jet. Next, sports cars. Affordable, fun, and easy modes. That's true, like the Chevrolet Corvette. Oh, that's an easy sports car. Just slap on a spoiler and wrap it with maroon black or something. Put on a few turbos. Don't put too many, it will explode. I don't know if it will explode, but pretty sure your fuel and your bank accounts are just going to be very mad and sad at the same time. Slap on a few turbos, slap on the custom rims, slap on a spoiler, boom, you got a hypercar. Just kidding, it won't turn into a hypercar. But it looks like a hypercar. Chevrolet Corvettes has also said that it should be a supercar and not a sports car, but yeah. So let's go to the cons. Now, supercars, costly, impractical. They're very costly, yes, that's true, and impractical for daily uses, yes. Mostly because they consume fuel like nutcases. I think you know that. Oh, sorry. And sports cars, less comfort and lower efficiency. Yes, that is very true. All three of these have the same problem, fuel efficiency. They do not have any idea of what or how to maintain fuel. Like supercar, what is this? Is what's going on in his mind. Then you show this is sports cars and he's like, yeah, I don't know and I don't care. And then hypercars are like, yeah, I don't need this. All I want is hyperspeed. Yeah, none of these guys care about that. And astronomical price. Yes, that is true. Imagine you're trying to buy a Koenigsegg Jesko. Boy, you got a long journey in front of you. Unless you win the state lottery or something like that. That's the only way you're going to get a Koenigsegg. Unless you have made a business, grew it, and have lots of money. And also, limited usability. Yes, that is very true. Some cars, if this much of a bolt just breaks off and falls, oh my goodness, there's no saying what will happen to your car. And also, when fuel goes down and fuel prices goes high, okay, you're done for, buddy. Now, when I said these things are astronomical price, I think you can see from the edge picture here, extremely pricey, not a great investment, just invest it in something else, and your money's just gonna go and burn. Yeah. Well, boys, I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you guys like this video, leave your opinions in the comment section below, and leave your ideas on what video I should do next, either sports bikes or houses or how to maintain a good business. No, take that one out. I'm not a businessman yet, but I might do it if I get recommended. And remember, top 10 comments will be shouted out, okay? So, yeah, please like and subscribe, and remember to share my videos to your family or friends, or just share it to anyone you know and care about, okay? Alright, so until next time, guys, see you, bye-bye!